IDLife.com. That's the DougStewartShow.IDLife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. There's a storm coming! Ha ha! A firestorm. Get ready to raise your game because watching sports will never be the same. Introducing FireFan. It's a game changer. Finally, a sports app that puts you into the game. You predict the scores, you call the plays in real time while you watch and compete against sports heroes, celebrities, friends, family, or other die-hard fans. The more you call it, the more points you can achieve. Also, be a loyal fan and earn loyalty rewards. Don't miss the hottest app of the year, FireFan. Ignite your passion. Yeah! Yes, sir. Yeah. Register now at firefan.com today. Enter player rewards code TDSS. That's player rewards TDSS. Play the game, fan the fire, earn rewards.
They call me backdoor Santa. I make my runs about the break of day. They call me backdoor Santa. I make my runs about the break of day. Oh, oh, oh. I make all the little girls happy while the boys are out to play. Look at here. I ain't like old St. Nick.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. One thing I always wondered about, man, is how is Clarence Carter doing all of this, you know, under the radar stuff, backdoor Santa, sneaking on in somebody's back door, and he was blind as a bat. Did Clarence Carter have, you know, somebody, one of his handlers holding his hand going through somebody's back door or what? If you old school Two Live Stews and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, if you old school Two Live Stews, you remember a listener that we had to the show, G from Atlanta. G from Atlanta was, as I just said, blind as a bat. And I've told this story before many times, I think. Like our second, third year doing the show, we took a bus full of people, listeners, down to Magic City. And a lot of y'all remember this. And so G, you know, we had this meeting spot where the bus met everybody at, and they were going to get on this bus, and we were going to ride from one part of Atlanta. It was you know, sponsored by this bus company, and so it was all kind of funny. But like we met up at like the Varsity or something like that with this bus, and all of the listeners came, and they jumped on this bus, and we rode from the Varsity, which literally is, I don't know, 5 minutes away from Magic City. And right before the bus was about to pull off, we see this dude, you know, coming down the sidewalk, tapping this cane, a blind guy, and he turns up into the parking lot, gets right up to the damn bus, and it's freaking G from Atlanta. No lie. I think this man had got on the train by himself. He's by himself. He got on the train by himself I don't know how blind people do it. I don't know if they got some type of built-in navigation system or whatever. And he found his way to the varsity, and he walked up to the bus, and he was like, I'm G from Atlanta. Oh, my gosh, we went crazy because, we kind of had this family atmosphere kind of like we do now. So people had heard G. He used to call the show all of the time. And so to finally meet him was a real cool thing. But we get to Magic City, and when I tell you G used these strippers' boobies as Braille, right. So G, evidently, they knew who he was. And I don't know if he came in there and he explained the situation to the scrippers, but in Atlanta, a lot of other places you can touch. But if you touch one of these chicks in Atlanta, not only are they going to whoop your ass, but they're going to throw you out in your ear. So the women were very, accommodating for G. G was just grabbing titties all over the place. Damn, G, you my hero. And it was the funniest thing, man. And literally, he used women's titties as Braille. Like he was reading a book, but it was tatas. It was one of the greatest nights of my life, man. No lie, true story. And they let him. I mean, I guess they had some type of compassion for blind people. Quickly, man, last week's fantasy challenge, Yahoo Fantasy Challenge in the Stew League, as well as our DraftKings Fantasy League. Let's recap the Yahoo League, ongoing league. Run CNC destroys Ray Pookie and them 116-85. Rel Scott squad. Goddamn, Rel Scott is on a roll. Rel Scott, man, destroys them Broncos 106-72, our champion from last year. He struggled earlier this season, but he's had to have won probably 8 games in a row. Booster's Blue Fi beats Fly Tie 100-92. Texas Tie beats 9-0's Revenge 94-75. Dobby Strikes Back goes down to Below the Belt 80-53. Tar Heel Blue beats Star Lord 95-85. And Headland and DeLoe, they destroy your boy, man, your fearless leader 116-88. Yeah, man, it's a wrap in that league, man. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to make excuses. Well, let me just say for the record, I'm just saying this. I'm not making an excuse, because excuses are tools that are incompetent. They build monuments of nothingness. And those who specialize in them are seldom good at anything else. Excuses, sir. But I've had a lot of injuries. Hey, you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I just had a lot of things go against me, but that's neither here nor there. We did this quick impromptu league in DraftKings because the league that we had set up, we didn't get enough people to sign up for it. And I knew that would happen because I started the league and then I canceled it and tried to restart it because I didn't set it up right and it wasn't taking into account the games on Thursday. So at the last minute, my man John Fisher, Patty Cake Microwave, 20 minutes before kickoff on Sunday, put together this little DraftKings league, and we had 10 people in it. I'm only going to mention the top 5. Coming in at number 5, man, is the great Mocha Bella. Yeah. She scored 111 points. Coming in at number 4 was Icewood 44. I think that might be Rough Buff. He got the picture of the Buffalo Bills as his profile pic. Coming in third place is John Fisher, D. Reezy 718 with 125 points, so he didn't win any money because only the top 2. We did 10 spots, and only the top 2 paid. Coming in at number 2, winning $13 was Steeler Reg with 145 points. And coming in at number 1, the great Sluggo 13 with 157 points. Shouts out, Sluggo. Yeah. And your boy came in 7th place. Now, let me tell you what happened. This is not an excuse. This is not an excuse. But let me just tell you the circumstances of me coming in 7th place. 2 of my stinking players got 0 points. You son of a bitch. Yeah, man, I drafted Antonio Gates. He had no catches, evidently, 0 points. And I also drafted Brandon Cooks, which I still don't understand what happened. I need to go back and read over what happened in that game, the play-by-play. But Brandon Cooks, isn't he like the top target? He had the long touchdown pass catch against the Falcons, number 1 draft pick, but they don't have him listed. They didn't have him listed injured. Or not going to play. He got 0 points as well, man. But my man Sluggo, he had David Carr, 22 points. David Johnson, 33 points. Amari Cooper, 6 points. Sanders, wide receiver for the Denver Broncos, 32 points. That was big. He also had Mohamed Sanu, 15 points. Travis Kelce, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, 21 points. And Isaiah Crowell got 14 points for the lowly Cleveland Browns. Ball award to my man Sluggo in winning DraftKings, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, exactly. Rel Scott. Rel Scott says, how did the Saints score 49 points and Cooks not have 1 catch? So I'm texting back and forth with John Fisher. I'm like, what the hell? Like, where? Because the game wasn't on. I think we were watching, I think the Falcons game was on at the same time maybe. And I'm like, what the hell? What? This is your number 1 target. How does Drew Brees and the Saints put up 49 points and Brandon Cooks doesn't have 1 catch? Damn. Yeah, it was puzzling, man. But if I would have had those 2 guys have any production, I think I would have came into the money, man. But we got the league going right now, 40 spots. Go to the Doug Stewart Show Facebook chat group or the 2 Live Stews chat group, and you'll see we actually got it pinned to the top. So, grab your spot. You don't have to, fix your lineup right now. Just make sure you do it before Thursday night. 40 spots, $5 entry. Let's get down with this, man. I'm also going to send out invites for Fire Fan for the Thursday night game. So we totally interactive around here. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Doug Stewart Show. If you're new, this is how we do it around here, man. This is how we do it around here, man. The realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Thank you so much for joining, boy. Shouts out to my producers, the Waterhead, Walter, Pole Politicking, engineers, Dwayne Bassan, Gerald Oliveri. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And a special shout out to all of the Stewies, man. Without you, there would be no me. All right, so we'll be back again tomorrow. Same Doug Stewart time. Same Doug Stewart channel. All right? Be careful on them streets. Peace.